You did everything right. GPS off, Wi-Fi off, mobile data off. Your phone feels clean, quiet, almost invisible. But here's the uncomfortable question. If you were truly invisible, how would the network even know you exist at all? Most people think the internet tracks them. It doesn't. The network does. Before apps, before browsing, before messages, your phone has to prove it belongs. It has to announce its presence. Think of cell towers like airport security. You don't need a boarding pass to be seen. You just need to walk into the building. The moment your phone turns on, it sends out a silent message. I'm here, please don't ignore me. This happens even if mobile data is off, even if no apps are open, even if you're not calling anyone. Your phone isn't asking for internet, it's asking for permission to exist. And here's where it gets worse. Your phone doesn't talk to just one tower, it talks to several. Each tower hears your phone slightly differently. One hears it louder, one hears it weaker, one hears it later. And those tiny differences start to form a shape, a location shape. No GPS, no satellites, just timing and physics doing their thing. Now imagine a fake tower. It looks real, it sounds real, and your phone can't tell the difference. These are called IMSI catchers, and your phone connects automatically, not because it's hacked, but because it was designed to trust infrastructure, not question it. Once connected, your phone quietly hands over its identity, its network behavior, its movement consistency. No malware installed, no permissions requested, no warnings given, and you still think you're offline. Bluetooth feels harmless, short range, low power, just for earbuds, but Bluetooth has one job, to announce presence. Your phone constantly whispers, "Is anyone nearby?" And in doing so, it leaves digital footsteps everywhere you go. Here's the scary part. They don't need to know exactly where you are. They just need to know when you repeat yourself. Once a routine is visible, tracking becomes prediction. Surveillance becomes optional. You don't need to be followed if you're already predictable. Now let's say you somehow reduce tower tracking, you limit Bluetooth exposure. There's still one thing you can't turn off. Your phone has a fingerprint, not stored anywhere, but expressed constantly. Tiny imperfections, how fast sensors respond, how signals fluctuate, how timing drifts. Invisible to you, obvious to machines. Think of two people clapping. Same rhythm, same speed, but one clap sounds slightly sharper, slightly louder, slightly off. You don't notice, but a microphone does. Your phone behaves the same way, and behavior doesn't reset, it persists. So instead of tracking who you are, systems track what stays consistent, and consistency becomes identity. Here's the paradox nobody warns you about. Turning things off doesn't stop tracking, it just removes the obvious signals. Modern tracking doesn't rely on one source, it relies on overlap, presence, movement, behavior. Once those overlap, anonymity collapses quietly. So yes, you can be tracked without GPS, without Wi-Fi, without mobile data, because tracking doesn't begin with the internet. It begins the moment your phone exists in the world, and as long as it does, it leaves a shadow.